In this video, we'll be discussing Cyno's best build, supposedly. Of course, we won't know until there's testing, but nonetheless, we're going to go over his best weapon, the main stat that you're looking for, the best artifact sets, and potential comps that he could be really good in and just fucking destroy shit. But as always, before we get into that, guys, I would appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up and you smash that subscribe button. Show some support to this channel. It helps me get into the algorithm. Join our Discord down below. We have a giveaway currently going on and all of the things. So moving right on to it, all credit goes to this Reddit user, Max Sheen. They went and wrote a code in Python to evaluate Cyno's best build. So we're going to go over his short version. First and foremost, weapon. It should be no surprise, but it is the Staff of Scarlet Sands as his first best weapon. The best. At level 90, it has a base attack of 542 and a crit rate of 44.1%. Now, it has this effect called Heat Haze of Horizon's End, and after reading it, it makes a lot of sense considering what Cyno's burst and elemental skill do. So it says the equipping character gains 52% of their elemental mastery as bonus attack. He is an attack monster. Okay, when an elemental skill hits an opponent, the Dream of Scarlet Sands effect will be gained for 10 seconds, which is the equipping character will gain 28% of their elemental mastery as bonus attack, and that stacks up to 3 times. That's 84 bonus attack. Okay, now if you consider that when you're in Cyno's burst and you can trigger his elemental skill up to 3, 4, I don't know how many times, this weapon makes complete sense. Best weapon, Staff of the Scarlet Sands. If you do not get this weapon, second best would be Primordial Jade Winged Spear. Third best would be Deathmatch at R5. And I think those are the only weapons that I'm going to cover. Obviously, you can see the rest of them here if you want to, but let's move on. He says here, the main stat is Electro damage percentage, Goblet, and Crit Circlet always. Elemental Sands better most of the time. It heavily depends on weapon. And even if attack percentage sands are better, the difference is less than 1%. A higher base attack equals less EM. Target personal elemental mastery most of the time is between 250 and 400 depending on the weapon. The artifact set. Some of you might think the Gilded Dreams, right? According to this code, you want to go with Thundering Fury. And I'll explain why later. If you don't have Thundering Fury, you can go with Thunder Soother. If you don't have Thunder Soother, go with Gladiator. And if you don't have that, then go Gilded Dreams. Pretty surprising, right? And let's go see why. So scrolling down to his disclaimers section here, there's some very important stuff, and this will help us understand why the algorithm came up with the artifact set that it did. So it says those calculations take into consideration recent buffs. The algorithm uses method of trial and error to find the best distribution of substats while ignoring energy recharge. Max good rolls per artifact is 4 and starts with 3 good rolls. But all rolls are average tier, so they aren't entirely impossible to obtain. Okay, so in this algorithm, obviously, he put in the best rolls they can get, only up to four really good rolls. And those rolls make them average at best. Okay, so this is very reasonable. This means what he's got here is very achievable. He then says, Thundering Fury is so far ahead due to 3 more elemental skill casts and not doing the 5th normal attack, which is very slow. Just do 4 consecutive normal attacks and then your E skill. Rinse, repeat, essentially. It's actually really easy to see why when you read the 4-piece set. Increases damage caused by Overload, Electrocharge, Superconduct, and Hyperbloom by 40%, and the damage bonus conferred by Aggravate is increased by 20%. When Quicken or an aforementioned elemental reactions are triggered, elemental skill CD is decreased by 1 second. Can only occur once every 0.8 seconds. So you're constantly reducing the cooldown on your elemental skill, which leads to more elemental skill damage, more elemental skill uptime. Makes sense. Now he says, rotations used in calculations are both taken from the Genshin Impact Reddit leaks page, and then his normal combo and the Thundering Fury combo. So just under, after his recommended artifact sets, he says it is recommended to get a shield or get really good at dodging. Awesome. And then for the constellations, what he's doing is he's assuming the exact same rotation as other sets. So he's throwing in other artifact sets and doing the same exact rotation. At C1 plus 3%, no changes. Okay. At C2, he's saying it's still better to run the Thundering Fury. C3, no change. C5, still Thundering Fury. C6, still Thundering Fury. And then he goes over what he thinks his best team, in his opinion, Cyno would fit in, which is Cyno, Fischl, the Dendro MC, and Zhongli, Kazuha, Sucrose, or Yunjin. The reason for this is shielding, so you can get that Thundering Fury combo in all the way. Same goes for Yunjin, and then I believe he has Kazuha and Sucrose in there for, you know, stuff. So I'm curious as to what you guys think of these. I do think you should click on this Reddit link and click on this link, the Thundering Fury combo, and watch it in action. It is very compelling. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of these builds. Let me know down in the comment section below. And again, guys, give this video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, all the good things. Oh, you might want to subscribe because I think I'm going to C6 and showcase him. So I'm going to try anyway. I'll see you guys in the next video.